Hello and welcome to i-nastava. This is an English lesson for the third grade of high school. Our topic today is World Day Against Child Labor. My name is Ivana Štiglec and I will be your teacher today. In our today's lesson, you will analyze the issue of child labor and you will give a speech on the topic of child labor. For our today's lesson, you will need your notebook, something to write with, and make sure to have internet access all the time. So let's start. I want you to take a look at these photos. What comes to your mind when you see these photos? Pause this video lesson and write the associations in your notebook. Now let's take a look at this quotation by Nelson Mandela. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. Do you agree or disagree? Pause the video lesson, think about this quotation, and write your thoughts in your notebook. Now I will show you a few sentences and your task is to express your opinion. So when I show you a sentence, think about it and think about whether you agree or disagree, whether you strongly agree or strongly disagree. So let's start. Kids are supposed to get a job as early as possible. The minimum age for getting a job should be 18. The main source of child labor is poverty. If a child's wage helps the family buy food, their work is a good thing. And the last one, child labor is appropriate in some situations. So please pause this video lesson and express your opinion about these sentences. In our next task, I would like you to study this infographic. You will watch a video, you will read UNICEF definition of child labor, and many other things. Copy this link into your browser, bit.ly/childlinfo, or scan the QR code and study this infographic. Now that you have studied the infographic from the previous slide, I have a few questions for you. I would like you to pause this video lesson and answer these questions in your notebook. Can child labor benefit children in any way? How does child labor affect education? How can we fight child labor in everyday life? What are the consequences of child labor? And what should governments do to tackle this problem? Pause the video lesson and answer the questions. I would like you to watch the video from the infographic once again. After you watch the video for the second time, I want you to answer this question. How do adults justify child labor in the video you watched? Pause this video lesson, watch the video from the infographic once again, and answer the question. How can we fight child labor? One of the ways is to celebrate World Day Against Child Labor. It was launched in 2002 by the International Labour Organization to focus attention on the global extent of child labor and the actions and efforts needed to eliminate it. Each year, on the 12th of June, this World Day brings together governments, employers and organizations, civil society, as well as millions of people from around the world to highlight the issue of child labor and what can be done to eliminate it. The Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, include a global commitment to ending child labor. Target 8.7 calls on the global community to take immediate and effective measures to eradicate forced labor, end modern slavery and human trafficking, and secure the prohibition and elimination of the worst forms of child labor, and by 2025 end child labor in all its forms. It's your turn now. This is your first task in this lesson. You should invent and write this boy's life story in 150 to 200 words. Think about his past and his future, his daily life, his feelings and thoughts. Consider the social, economic, physical, and mental effects. Pause this video lesson and write this boy's life story. You can use this rubric for writing your story. It will help you organize your thoughts and write a good, creative story. Good luck. Now take a look at these two photos. What does child labor have to do with mobile phones? Let's check out. I would like you to scan this QR code or type this link into your browser. You're going to watch a short video about child labor in cobalt mines. While watching, you should do this task. Fill out the gaps in these 3 sentences. So please pause this video lesson and watch the video on this link. Let's check the sentences. Cobalt is one of the rarest metals found on Earth, and it is used in the production of lithium-ion batteries. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is the source of more than half of the world's cobalt supply. Inhaling cobalt dust can cause fatal lung disease. Well done. I would like you to watch the video for the second time. While watching, please answer these 3 questions. Why is work in cobalt mines dangerous? How much do children earn in cobalt mines? How many children work in artisanal mines? Pause the video lesson and watch the video once again. Let's check the answers. Why is work in cobalt mines dangerous? Miners work in hazardous conditions. They don't get any support by the government. They don't have any technical training, and they don't have any protective equipment. How much do children earn? Children earn $2 a day. And how many children work in artisanal mines? There are 40,000 children working in artisanal mines. Well done. This is what one 14-year-old orphan and cobalt miner said about working in the mines. I would spend 24 hours down in the tunnels. I arrived in the morning and would leave the following morning. So imagine a 14-year-old kid spending a whole day in the mine. Something should be and must be done about this issue. So please think about possible solutions and what can be done regarding this issue. Answer these 2 questions in your notebook. What should big brands do about this issue? How can they take responsibility for what they produce? And the second question, should big brands be obliged by a law to verify where the cobalt in their products comes from? Pause the video lesson and answer these questions. It's your turn again. Imagine you have been invited to a youth conference organized by Amnesty International, and you have to give a short speech against child labor. Think about what you have learned today about child labor. Prepare the text of your speech, around 120 words, practice and record your speech. You can send the recording to your teacher. Good luck. This is the rubric that will help you prepare and deliver your speech. You should complete this task with high level of detail and creativity. Your thoughts should be expressed completely with few pauses or hesitation. You should use rich and varied vocabulary, and your grammar should be accurate. So use this rubric to create a good speech. Good luck. This is the end of our today's lesson. Thank you for taking part. Goodbye.